Happy Sunday! Happy Sunday at the Branson Lakeside City RV Park. We are having a early, I don't know, is it lunchtime? I think it's lunchtime anyway. We're going to do a fish fry hack. So I want to show you how we're doing this. We kind of set up an outdoor kitchen. I'm going to kind of show you our setup right now. We've got our mixing bowls, cornmeal, and I'll talk about the cornmeal. I got some cheese. I've made some peppers and jalapenos because I'm going to make some fries. I cut up some potatoes for my French fries, russet potatoes. Of course, I've got our avocado oil. We have our air fryer, which is plugged in back there. We got our mixing bowls. So this is kind of the setup we've got going right now. I just thought I would bring you on and show you what I'm doing, because in the summertime we go fishing and we catch fish and we want to cook it up, and everybody's so used to cooking in vegetable oil, and we want to get rid of all vegetable oil, we want to get rid of all canola oil. And if you are going to fry, you don't want to fry every day, but if you are going to fry, you want to use the avocado oil, because the avocado oil has a high heat temp tolerance, which means the molecular structure will not break like it will in vegetable and canola oil. And avocado oil keeps that so your body doesn't respond to inflammation, because once the oil is compromised and the molecular structure is compromised, your body reacts to storing fat, extra weight, and you have a lot of inflammation. That's where you'll get joint pain, arthritis, things like that. So anyway, that is what we're doing. I was going to show you the fish fillets. These are our fish fillets. Fish fillet. Okay, I'll tell them. All right, so we have crappie in here that we caught out of Table Rock Lake. We caught white bass, and we caught largemouth bass. Now, I put a video, I think the last video I did on the lake, Don hung into a large white bass, and a white bass is kind of a hybrid of a, is it a hybrid of a,
what I caught wasn't a hybrid.
No, but what is white bass? Is it an actual breed, or is it a hybrid of two breeds together?
White bass is just a breed.
White bass, just white bass. All right, so every spring the white bass will run, and they run in this short window of time. That's when they're spawning. They come out of the river, so out of here, it's the James River, and they come into Table Rock, and they do the spawn. Well, they get full, the females get full of eggs. So anyway, Dawn hung into one, kind of underneath a rock bluff the other day, and that rock bluff, she was under there. He pulled her in, and she was big, because white bass, a big white bass is a couple pounds. I mean, that's a big white bass. But anyway, we measured her, and she was 18 and a quarter? 18 and a quarter inches long, but we didn't have a scale because my dad didn't have a scale to weigh her. Well, so we put her back because she was full of eggs, because we needed her to lay her eggs. So we got back, and Don looked up the state record, and the state record was that same length. Was it the same length?
Are you talking about the first white bass?
Yeah, the first one.
18 and a half.
Okay, the first one was 18 and a half. Okay. Okay, so the first one was 18 and a half, and she was real girthy. So when we looked at the state record is 3 pounds and 4 ounces. Okay. Yesterday, no, 2 days ago, we went back out with my dad to fish, and he got into another white bass. And this one was the same length. About the same length, and not quite as girthy. But the marina was open, so we ran over there to the marina to weigh her, and she ended up being 3 pounds and
3 pounds 3 ounces.
3 pounds 3 ounces. So we were less than an ounce off of the state record.
Yeah, it actually was 3/4 of an ounce.
3/4 of an ounce off the state record. So he caught 2 fish. I believe that first one, if we would have been able to weigh her, I believe she beat the state record because she was bigger. So anyway, fish tales, fish stories, that's true, because you can ask my dad, you can ask me, we were there, we saw the fish. Yeah, and then I hung into a big crappie, a big crappie. So that's what we got here. Don cleaned the fish. So it's always good if you can catch your fish, and they're wild caught, and Table Rock Lake is wild caught. The lake that we're on over here in Taneycomo it's ran by the conservation department, so they breed the fish, and those are, I would call them farm raised, because they really raise them in the hatchery, and they end up releasing them down Taneycomo. But we went over to the Table Rock side. So that's what we did. So that's what I'm cooking up today. I have the air fryer out here. I have the cornmeal, and I'm using the avocado oil. I'm actually going to start the fries. I need to start the fries. So I'm going to throw these in here. I like cooking outside this time of year because I'm not dealing with flies. And in Missouri it's warm enough that you can do this. Like the sun just came out and I'm actually getting hot. So I'm gonna run my air fryer. I do 390 and I run them for about 10 minutes at a time, and I'll need to probably run them about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna start the air fryer there, and then I'm gonna save my peppers and my jalapeno because I'm gonna shred my cheese. Where's my shredder? I'm gonna shred my jalapeno cheese on top of my fries because shredded cheese is way better for you. Those preservatives they put in the pre-shredded cheese that you automatically buy, those cause inflammation in you, and your body was not meant to digest those additives. So I always shred my own cheese. Okay. And then I'm going to use this to make my batter. I use egg. I have a little milk. I don't know if I'm going to use milk. I just may use egg. And I don't think I have a fork to be able to whisk the eggs. Yeah. So I won't bore you to death with my cooking because it's probably going to take me a good 30 minutes anyway. But I wanted to show you that the cornmeal I'm using is not the best cornmeal up front. Oh, hey. Hi, Hawa. Hey, how you are? Hawa. Anyway. I'm glad you're checking in, but the cornmeal that I'm using is not the right stuff. And really, all corn is pretty much genetically modified in the United States. So my mission soon is to find the best cornmeal out there that would be perfect for frying fish. This one, the ingredients say enriched, degermed yellow cornmeal, and then it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, has 6 additives. So I'm upfront disclosing that this is not the best cornmeal to use. However, it's all we got, and we're going to use it today, and the whole point is we're going to leverage ourselves, because we're not going to be perfect, we leverage ourselves above. But I am using eggs that are free range, and then of course I'm using my avocado oil. So anyway, I'm going to use kosher salt, and I'm going to use some black pepper to season the fish and fry them up. And then this wok is cool. This wok is cast iron. Is this cast iron?
Yep.
Cast iron? Dawn found this. Where'd you find it at? Walmart or Bass Pro? Can't remember. It was Walmart or Bass Pro, but we're going to use a cast iron skillet. We don't want to be using nonstick, because nonstick, you can still at high temperatures pull those chemicals out of that nonstick Teflon, and it will put preservatives in your food inadvertently, and then those respond to your body with havoc on your hormones, havoc on your body. Your body's just going to freak out and start storing everything as fat, and that's why you feel bloated, and that's why you can't figure out where the extra, you know how people say, I don't know where all this extra weight gain is coming from? That's where it's coming from, the materials that we use. So I use metal. Today I'm going to use metal. I'm going to use cast iron. The air fryer has metal basket in it, and no, it's not non-stick. So anyway, and I think that's it for today. But I thought I'd kind of show you my outdoor kitchen today. I'll do a little step back here and you can look at it. But it's kind of a nice day. It kind of rained yesterday. We had the grandkids over. They just left to go back to Arkansas. So here's kind of our setup today. That's our setup. There's the lake. The lake looks good today. Today would be a good day to go trout fishing. And then we got neighbors here. We got a dog laying over there. We have a cat over there. And this is kind of our setup. So anyway, I hope you guys have a happy Sunday. And I hope you guys enjoy your families today. I actually took off half my shift, so I actually have to go in at 7 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to get this done, enjoy the rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Hey Jennifer, yep, salmon's your favorite fish? Salmon's good. Make sure it is wild caught. Alright guys, happy Sunday. Talk to you later.